Hey guys, I'm making this video in regards to the post I made last week concerning my health, the symptoms I told you guys I was having, and I saw all your comments. It was very sweet, the congratulatory comments, messages. I saw all of them. Thank you so much. I love it. Like, those symptoms were no joke. Honestly, I didn't know what to do at the moment. I calculated myself, as a woman, you know what I'm saying? You calculate yourself when your period is supposed to come, all of that. And some things were not just adding up, and I didn't know why. The headache, the nausea, the weakness, the loss of appetite. So many of those things I mentioned, the fever, mentioned them. It was no joke, you know. So I just had to put myself together. I was still going about with my normal activities, still standing up hours, making magic in the kitchen, just pretending like nothing was going on. Meanwhile, I wasn't myself. With everything that went on, it was all for what? Period. Yeah, my period came out. I kind of felt disappointed, not because of anything, but the fact that I had to go through all that pain. I had to go through all that torture, I had to go through all that misery just for period. What happens to the normal abdominal pain, the normal pimples? I didn't see any pimple while all these things were going on. You crap. I didn't say it. And while it was happening, I asked Google, what are the early signs of pregnancy? Like when I mean early signs like 2 weeks or 3. Everything Google listed was what was happening to me. Every goddamn thing Google listed. But Google did not fail to also mention that sometimes it could also be mistaken for period. Google said that too. So when I was done with that phase, after my period came out, I decided to make that post. The reason I made that post, it was not for any misleading information or to give you guys a false narrative, but I wanted to see if anyone would at least say something like, sometimes it can be period though, but everybody was just going on with, you're pregnant, it's pregnancy, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. Even Nosamen, I was happy to see her comment, and she too congratulated me. I didn't see anything that has to do with or even someone saying that I've experienced something like that and mine happens to be period. So which means if I actually thought that I was pregnant, I wasn't wrong, right? Because you guys were also thinking the same way I was thinking. So I really don't know what happened. I don't know why my system will have to deceive me like that. Just for period. Why? It wasn't funny. Actually, it wasn't funny. And while all these things were going on, I didn't even tell my husband because I wanted to get myself properly. I wanted to be strong because I was not strong. He needed to see me. And I was not strong at all, but I was just managing myself because I didn't want my husband to suspect anything. So that if actually it was what I thought it was, I would surprise him in a way I wanted to. But it didn't happen, right? So everything has gone back to normal. So even on TikTok, yeah, because I also wanted to see, because even that place as well has this different narrative, different notion. People there think differently, you get. So some of the comments there cracked me up, one of which someone said, Shukura don't get belle, Shakara don't end. And the other person said, the first thing that came to my mind is pregnancy. I mean, everybody. So, Nosamen, I know you're going to see this video, or even if you don't see it, I'll make sure to tag you. I really want to know what you think happened to me. Initially, I wanted to go to the GP, but I said, it's of no use, I'm fine. I mean, whatever it is that was happening to me, it's all gone now, right? I'm strong. Yes, I'm very strong now. So there was no point. I didn't see any need for that anymore. So, Nosamen, I will tag you. Please, I want you to tell me what you think happened. Why I had pregnancy symptoms that came at a period. I want to know why it happened that way. Does it normally happen that way? Because in my entire life, this is the very first time I am experiencing this kind of changes just for period. It took me a whole lot of courage to come and make this video, because I just wanted to clear the air. I don't want to give you guys the notion, that something like that is there when it's not there. Yeah, I've already gotten the things that I wanted to see and hear. And you guys were not right, because I also thought the same thing. You see? So I kept on procrastinating it to make this video. I'll be discouraged. I'll be like, I beg. You know, it kept on bothering me. Come on, you need to say something. You know, you need to tell them because they already have this in mind. So how about you just clear the air once and for all? You know, honestly, I think that I owe you guys that much explanation. Yeah, nobody sent me. Person no send me any message, but I just wanted to do it. I see how sweet you guys are. I see that you guys are so much expectant. I see that. It's totally fine. I love it. So, well, that is the story of my life. That is exactly what happened to me. So, yeah, I was thinking that it was that, and while it was something else. So let me know if you have experienced something like this before. You know, because at some point I was even thinking that maybe the belly come out as period or something. But if it's a miscarriage kind of thing, I think I should be in the hospital, or it should be. I've never experienced it before, so I don't really know how that one works. You know, but that's just it. I mean, there's nothing more for me to say. So thank you guys for those congratulatory messages. I accept it in good faith. Okay, I appreciate everyone. Una funny for comment section as well. Una funny die. Thank you guys. So that's what I said. Let me come and tell you.